I'm at an age where I actually was in a big debate with myself trying to figure out if I wanted to do YouTube anymore, because I felt like I kind of like outgrew it.
Means of operation.
My name made the girls go crazy.
We said, what's going on? My name is vaughnthabest. If you're new to my channel, subscribe if you're old. What's up, what's up, what's up? Dang. I guess that's just what it's gonna be. That's just how it is. So in today's video, we're gonna be doing a recap of 2024. All the things that I've learned. Also, just my YOLO era. That's what I'm gonna call it. This video is dedicated to my YOLO area. If you're new to my channel, my name is Javon. I'm 32 years old and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah. So we're gonna recap what happened last year, and it's gonna be like just practically going down memory lane, and also things that we're gonna be working towards to my responsible year. This is my responsible era. That's what I'm gonna call it. My responsible era / year. But last year was definitely my YOLO era. I just really wanted to live. Like, I didn't want to worry about finances. I didn't want to worry about any of that shit. So I was just like, fuck it. About a lot of stuff. So now I'm definitely paying for it this year, but I do not regret anything that I did last year. So what we're gonna do is jump into concerts. So I did attend an amazing amount of concerts, which was the best part about last year. I was concert down. I went to see Nicki Minaj, I went to see Jhené Aiko, I went to go see Lotto, I went to see T-Pain. And I can definitely do a separate video on all those concerts if you like me to speak on those. Just comment below if you were interested in all the concerts I went to, my experience, how much fun it was, all that stuff, because I loved every single one of them. We started off with Nicki Minaj at the beginning of the year, then again we went to Jhené, and then I went to T-Pain after that, and then after that I went to Lotto's. So again, amazing time. Did not have the money to go to all those concerts, but did I go? Yes. Did I pay a lot of money to sit in the seat that I sat? Yes. And did I regret nothing? No, I don't. Amazing experience. Those was amazing. When it comes to traveling, I traveled so much last year. I feel like I really was in my travel bag. Like, I went to my first time I went to Texas. It was like, I don't know how many times I've been to New York. So many fucking times I went to New York. That was fun. I went to New York, I think 3 times in 1 year, which has never happened before. Because it was very much back to back. Because I was just, shit, I just rolled with it. I just rolled with the punches. It was a great time, great experience. Would not, do not regret anything. Again, spending money I did not have. But hey, life. Also, I did go to therapy, which is great. I feel like I finally am going to therapy consistently, and it has helped me out drastically. For people who are not in therapy, I do say go if you feel comfortable. It has helped me out drastically with like my overthinking. It helped me out with my anxiety. It helps me with my depression. It helps me really level myself out. And the thing is that she gave me a lot of techniques that I used every day. And then sometimes it's just good to talk to somebody who's just not your friends. And that's a licensed therapist to give you hints and tips and tricks of things to do. And then also go to the root cause of why these things are so triggering to you. And also acknowledge everything that you have done to get to this point. And give you kudos. And it's just amazing. The whole therapy is amazing. And I tell everybody to go to therapy. Therapy is just chef kisses. I was actually able to find something that was not crazy expensive. I believe I have to look it up. Growth therapy. So I use growth therapy instead of BetterHelp. This is not disrespecting BetterHelp. This is not going against BetterHelp. BetterHelp is a therapy. If you do that, I say great job. Love that for you. It's just too expensive for me. I can YOLO with a lot of things, but I can't consistently YOLO with the same thing. And BetterHelp, the things that I don't like about BetterHelp, which this is not supposed to be a bashing thing, but I don't like BetterHelp because even if you don't go to therapy, they charge you. And I just don't agree with that. It's like, why am I getting charged? Because they put you on a plan, and you know, the thing about plans is that even if you don't use it again, you get charged, and I just don't agree with that. As well as it is crazy expensive, even with insurance. Like, I don't know where that money's gonna come from, babes. I go to therapy now. It's only like $35 for me because of my medical plan, and I'm pretty sure that's why. I don't know. So if you were to do it, I don't want you to think it's going to be 35 for you, because maybe it's not going to be, babes. But for me, it's 35, which is way more reasonable than me paying $75 per session. Babes, that's like, no, that's... But yes, I've been going to therapy consistently, and it's been a great experience, and I love that. That's not really a YOLO thing. Well, it's just been amazing. Consistently going to therapy is great for me, and it worked out great. So then also, I did have a magazine article. If you guys have not seen, I do have it on my Instagram, and I believe I posted it on my YouTube channel. I believe so. Shout out ATL. That's who I had an interview with. Which is a funny story, little time about that. So I was going through my emails randomly, and I have personal and I have professional email, and I was going through my emails, and at first I thought it was a scheme, because I get a lot of Fashion Nova, like, scheme type scam. It's so annoying. The world is so annoying with these goddamn scams. Like, girl, people need to get real jobs for real. Like, this shit is tiring. But either way, so I seen it in my email, so I wrote back. I had somebody else write back for me, so it could be professional. And then we went from there. I ended up answering a few questions. I waited like a month or some change, and I honestly didn't think it was gonna get posted. So when it did get posted, it got posted like right after my birthday. So I was like, and I posted it on my Instagram. It was a great interview. If you should definitely go check it out. I'll have the link below so you guys can read. It was great. I liked it. I like talking about myself, especially when I'm in such a great state of mind and a great thing. Like, I'm a lot happier than what I was. So for me to do that interview at a time that I was very happy, I was just like, okay, this is way better. Yeah, I love the interview. I feel like I really voiced a lot of things and also explained myself out in detail. And yeah, thank you, shout out ACL, for even recognizing me. Really appreciate that. I feel like that last year was the first year I actually really paid attention into politics, like hard down. Because before it was just like, politics, life, nobody cares. But like, last year was like legit, especially because I did vote for Kamala. So anybody who doesn't like Kamala, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get along. So I don't know if you want to exit this video now, because I don't. But either way, I did vote. I paid attention to everything. I paid attention to both sides. And it's crazy. Like, I learned last year that I do have Republican views as well as Democratic views. So it gets a little messy, but then it also just boils down to the person, and I don't really have much to say about that. But I would say that last year really showed me a lot about people's true characters, and I gave so many people a lot of grace last year off of that. So I'm going to let it go. But just moving forward, babes. Just moving forward, for anybody who doesn't agree with somebody, if you agree with the party that does not care about trans, black, queer, or just queer people in general, just delete your number from my phone, babes, because we're not cool anymore. That just is what it is. And if you don't vote, we're really not cool. I gave so many people so much grace this year with them not voting, but I'm gonna let it slide this year. Just know the next go round, if there's a candidate and they're going against my rights or people I love rights, you might as well just delete my phone number, because we don't have nothing else to talk about for the rest of our lives. And then also I learned about understanding my style. So I guess this is what I learned last year. This is not really about it's called the YOLO era because of all the reckless shit that I done. And I also got a tattoo, which is crazy because I never thought I'd get a tattoo. That was in my last video. If you are new to my channel, I do vlogs, and that was my last video. But where was I? Oh, understand my style. So last year, I really paid attention to my style. Like, I really made it so that I knew what I wanted to wear. I feel like throughout the years, I've been like going up and down, up and down, up and down about like what I like to wear, what fits me, what matches. So for me, honestly, when it comes to my style, I do have a 90s based style with comfort and a little bit of fashion. Like, I don't know, urban, it was like streetwear. But it's mainly 90s based though. That's my style. And I love that. And I'm happy that I was able to really figure out my style and not have to keep spending money on clothes. Like, because I do dibble and dabble and everything to see, like, what fit me, what doesn't. But my style, I really understand it now. And I love that. Because, again, I felt like before it was very up and down. But now I know exactly what I like, what fits my body, how I like it. I can make very quick decisions on if I like something or not. I can very much tell if I'm gonna take a chance on this and if I'm not. So I do love that. I learned that last year. I think this is things I learned last year, but okay. Now when it comes to 2025, babe, this era is responsibility. I'm gonna be a responsible adult in this era. This is the year of responsibilities, discipline. We also the no buy challenge or low buy challenge. I don't know what it is. I think it's the low buy challenge. That's what I'm doing. But this year is all about finances. Understanding finances, making sure that I become more financially intelligent, as well as I just pay attention to my finances so that I cannot be in the hole that I am in right now ever again. It's just that I do feel like, let me set up. Oof. I feel like I'm good with money. I'm not gonna say I'm not, but the thing is that I am an impulsive buyer. I've learned that last year. I'm definitely an impulsive buyer. Like if I see it, I want it. I get it. That's just one thing. But that's something that's not beneficial to me at all because sometimes the impulsive buys are something I didn't really want. So I'm working on that. When it comes to my buy challenge that I'm doing, well, let me just say this. Moving forward, in general, these challenge things just not for me because I am a consistent person, yes, but when it comes to discipline, I can be very shaky. Prime example, I did a 30-day challenge in November of last year, 2024, and I only made it to like the I think it was like the 20th day. I did really good. Don't get me wrong, and it's not like I'm not that good at discipline. It's not, again, I'm good at consistency, but when it comes to discipline, it's just very up and down. And I'm definitely going to be working on that this year as much as I can. So yeah, when it comes to money, I just have to be more, again, financially intelligent. And that's a big thing for me for 2025. That's really like one of my top goals. I did buy me a budget book, as well as I am going to be documenting everything that I buy so I can see where things I can chop and what things I can keep, so that I can save up because honestly in about 2 years I'm moving out of Georgia, so I really need to make sure that I have my shit together. And yeah, so then also I do want to work more on my credit, of course, and then also I want to get back into creating content. I feel like this year is really gonna be big for me with creating content, and I am not going to waver this year. I feel like I'm gonna be very consistent. I'm in this new, it's like a new type of energy because it's like since I've been going to therapy, I have understood that a lot of videos that I did previously was based off of me being upset. Well, let me say, so my YouTube channel, I was in a very bad place when I first started my YouTube channel. So when I first started, it looks like I'm very happy and all this other stuff. I was actually very depressed, but I worked through it. This is that and this. We're cool. So now it's like I'm at an age where I actually was in a big debate with myself trying to figure out if I wanted to do YouTube anymore because I felt like I kind of like outgrew it in a way that I didn't have a reason why I wanted to do YouTube. But now since I see that my reason why I do want to do YouTube is just because I want to create, as well as I want to help people any way that I can with my stories or things that I've been through. Learn that in therapy. So, and then also just show people that you can really get through anything by just being as positive as you can, and then always looking on different sides and looking on bright sides. My life is just very interesting, and I think it's very important to document it. For one, for me to see the difference from where I started to where I am now, and also because, again, I feel like the things that I go through actually will be able to help people, and that's very important to me. Helping people is just like my thing. I feel like that's one of my callings, and I know that's one of my gifts, is being able to adapt and also being able to relate to a lot of people. So that's why I'm back on YouTube. So yeah, it's gonna be very big, my creation era. I really am excited for 2025. I don't know, it's like I kind of feel like it's just different. Like, this year is very much like I'm open to anything. I'm gonna try the best that I can, especially when it comes to content. I'm not as nervous about a lot of stuff anymore. It's just like life. Like, I've been vlogging already, and we're only 3 days in the year, and baby, I'm just living. That's all I can do. But yeah, this last year, the main thing that I learned last year is that I would say not to be serious about your finances, but that is important. Finances are very important. I pay my rent though. My rent was never late. Bills were always paid. It's just I push it on credit cards. But I feel like last year I did experience so many things. I had so much fun. Like, people are like, oh, last year I feel like it went by so fast. It didn't go by fast for me because I was really enjoying every single step of it. Like, I was enjoying every trip. I was enjoying every concert. I was enjoying every moment with my friends. I literally, it was a great year for me. I feel like it really made me see how life is supposed to be lived. And I know that now, that living in the moment is very important, and also traveling and being with friends and family is very important for your mental health, as well as therapy has helped drastically last year. I feel like that really propelled me to the person I am now, of knowing self-worth, understanding trauma, understanding how to cope with situations, knowing when to take a rest, take a beat, understanding the importance of rest and how that can help you. And I know, again, for 2025, my goal is, the main two things that I know is, I want to have rest. I definitely want to be financially stable. Yes, we got that out of the way. But I do want to understand rest, and also I want to have a great relationship with rest. And then also I want to have a great relationship with creativity. I don't want to have too much pressure on myself. I don't want to overthink it. I just want to do it. I just want to put the videos out. I want to talk about things. I want to be my authentic self and not really overthink it. Because, girl, I be overthinking every goddamn thing all the time. I don't mean to. It just happens, bruh. I be thinking about one thing and it turns into 1,000 things. But again, due to therapy, I know how to shut that shit off. And you guys want me to talk about that in a separate video? I would love to. I would love to talk about how I am overcoming overthinking, babes. If anybody wants me to do a video on that, please comment that down. Please. Because I'm down to talk about that. I can talk about that all day, about what I do and how I do it. I remember previously I did a video about me and my anxiety and what I did, the steps to do that. But yeah, things are great. I'm happy. I'm fine. I'm grateful. And I feel like this year we're going to have a good time. So, yes. Main thing I learned last year, because I keep repeating myself, main thing I learned last year is to live and be happy and stay in the moment. This year is about finances, paying attention to your spending, and then it's practically the same thing, but it's just different type of energy, as in not throwing everything on your credit card. As well as, I'm not going to be buying shoes or clothes, so I'm going to have to actually go through my wardrobe and put out outfits. And that's going to be a big thing for me. It's going to be an interesting thing, and create content that way. But we are going to do it, and it's going to be great. And I wish everybody a great 2025. I really feel like there's something in the air, and we need to hone it, grab it, inhale it, and know that it's gonna be fun. But I do want to thank you guys for watching this video. I know it's kind of was all over the place for the most part, but we got this. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna upload this video anyway, and we're just gonna go from there. And yeah, structure of this video was horrible, but it's okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and enjoy the journey, babes. Enjoy the journey. Peace.